Test. Test. Okay. Right now it's 2 p.m. So let's get started. So I slightly changed the agenda. So we start from the announcements, and then we review very quickly just a concept what I distribute. So what is important of the pre-recorded lecture, and we have 10 minutes of quiz group work. So the quiz will be actually group work, and you have 10 minutes presentation, and then there will be a 10 minutes Q&A and 10 minutes example. Oops, why it doesn't go to next slide? Okay. So is it anybody can hear what I'm saying or not? So I changed it headset. Just let me check. Someone just texted me. Could be my TA. Okay, seems like I'm fine. Yeah, let me know if you can't hear anything. Oh, like there's a chat. I'm very busy. Yeah, nice. Anyways, I very appreciate the person who gave me the headset idea. So I went ahead. I bought the headset for truck driver. So hope that this works. So I have 5-year-old boy, and believe or not, the 5-year-old boy can be louder than a truck driver. So the quiz submission, the due is tonight. So keep in mind that the due is tonight. Oops. And yeah, when I talk, it's very hard to check. And then also, I really appreciate your feedback last week. So typically, students liked pre-recorded lecture, especially the quiz and group work. But they, so the feedback was like want to have only posting. So until this week, I still like tweaking my lecture to fit into this online format. So believe or not, I spent last week maybe 40 hours for the lecture. It takes lots of time. So I think starting, I do some tweaking this week. Then I start to work, post earlier starting next week. And also another feedback was I want to have more examples, but some students are still busy. So I have more examples like towards the end. So some students, if you want to see some example, you can still sit in this lecture room. If not, you can leave around this time, the presentation time. So you can save your time as well. But if you want to see more example, you can be here and then see more examples. And then more detailed instruction on the in-class exercise. Yes, and then I'll do it. And then let me know how it works for today's quiz and on Friday's mini project. And I have 3 to 5 minutes review of pre-recorded lecture. So the live session, I heard that it will be more useful if there's a pre-recorded lecture review. So I have 3 to 5 minutes review. And then some feedback was it's going slow, and some feedback was it's going fast. So I just try to maintain current the pace and let me know how it looks like towards the end of this week. And the caption. This is really great idea, the caption. We don't have the resource. As I mentioned again, I already spent maybe 30 to 40 hours per week, maybe until this week, hopefully. And then TAs is also overwhelmed. I think it's much harder to communicate through this online than in class. So actually, if you volunteer about the captioning work, I'll be more than happy to have you. Otherwise, I really try to have a caption maybe at least next spring or towards the end of this semester. And yeah, for the background noise, yeah, I hope that this headset works. If even though it does not work, it's, I don't know, I think it's one of the expensive one. Hope that this works. So please give me feedback this Friday again. So then this will be almost the final. When it's not final, I keep work on the improving the lecture. But yeah, I think I adjust this Friday almost as a format wise. Okay. And so what we covered today's pre-recorded lecture was actually almost review, which was the feedback system and complex number and Laplace transform. But I included a very important concept in the complex number. So please watch and list the complex number part and try to solve at least the quiz related to complex number. So Laplace transform enables us to use like kind of block. Why it does not work? Block diagram. So using Laplace transform, we can separate a plant to input and output and plant equation itself using Laplace transform. So that's the biggest reason why we are using Laplace transform. And also using Laplace transform, we can solve algebraic equations, and it's easy to get a solution of a differential equation eventually. So let me quickly check. So this was the feedback control system, again, using GS. Like there is an input from the actuator and the output from the, maybe this will be velocity in this case. The output torque can be represented as a separate entities. Oh. So TA, is there any issue on any sharing thing? Can you guys see my screen at all? Chat?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I don't think there's an issue. I can see a screen.
Okay. Thank you. So then I just move forward. So, and then the complex number. So complex number can be represented as a vector. So this is a vector. And the one important thing is that this is the same as this or this. So you can move the starting point, 0, maybe 1, -1. But if the magnitude and angle is the same, it's the same representation. And multiplication is something can be represented as multiplication of the magnitude, and then the angle can be just added. And division is the angle becomes subtraction. So using complex number, it's very easy to calculate this. So like it's easy to calculate something like this fs. Does not work on and off again. Yeah, it's on it. Well, okay, I think it's on and off. So look at the your YouTube, the pre-recorded lecture. Somehow my pen is okay, now it work. So if like is fs is s plus a, s plus b, and s plus c, you can arrange all this complex number by shifting to negative a and negative b and negative c, and the magnitude will be magnitude of this each number, and the angle can be, let's say the angle of this one is theta 1, then angle of the second one, this one will be theta 2, and the angle of this will be theta 3. The writing is really bad, right? So that's why I record several times. Theta 1 minus theta 2 minus theta 3. And then this will be, let's say this is S, which is sigma plus j omega. And then this will be, let's say A, this will be B, C, then this will be theta 1, theta 2, and then theta 3. So the angle of the FS becomes something like this. So this is on the pre-recorded lecture, and this becomes very important. This concept becomes really important when you design a controller. So please, and need to watch today's pre-recorded lecture. So we don't have enough time. So I move on to the quiz group work. And I'll answer any questions after this group work. So it's already 2:10. Okay, we don't have enough time.
I will create breakout rooms.
Huh? I think I heard something. Oh, yeah. Please create the breakout rooms. Before create breakout rooms, I need to send out this link. Not yet. Somehow my Google slide was not synced yet. PK, could you send out the quiz questions to everybody and then making a breakout room?
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, just poll. So for the quiz question, if you go to Blackboard, there should be a quiz question posted on the Blackboard, and PK will send the quiz question through message right now.
Yep, 1 second.
So there was the group. The group until this week, until week 2, will be randomly like we make a random group until week 2, and starting week 3, we'll make the like fixed group. So if you don't worry about any group right now, because sometimes people add the class or drop the class. So I don't have any specific group until week 2. Yeah. So if yeah, like Also, I think I send out a survey maybe Wednesday or Thursday, or any this week, and then pick up group members.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
So is this quiz the same as the one that we have to submit by midnight today?
Yes, it's the same thing. And
Okay.
you work as a group.
Okay, I understand. Thank you.
Can everybody see the quiz in the chat?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the quiz. I think this is yes, this is the quiz. The due is by midnight. Also, my TA was so generous, so therefore he made homework 1 submission due as tonight midnight. He was nicer than me, so I think I just follow his decision for homework 1 submission. So you can submit by midnight. But starting next week, I asked him to make sure it's 11 the noon, like 11:59 a.m. So it'll be 11:59 a.m. Yeah, it's almost the same as homework. So homework is graded by completion. So if you did any work, you will get some credits. The quiz is think about more deeply about this problem.
Professor, for
Yeah.
the homework problem that's involved in the textbook, will you share the screenshot of that problem? Because
Oh, so I posted on the Piazza the homework 1.1 question.
mhm,
Yeah, so it's on the Piazza. It's explain the difference between closed loop system and open loop system.
okay. And then we can resubmit that because I submitted it earlier without
Yeah.
answering the first part. Okay.
Yeah, I think PK, my TA is very generous, so he offset it.
Thank you.
So could you make a breakout room
Yep.
for
Yep.
10 minutes? So
Yep.
we already worked on this, so I think 10 minutes should be enough. Yeah, what happened to my Google slide? So we'll have a breakout session for 10 minutes, and any group who want to present, you can present after 10 minutes. Yeah,
Hello.
Hello?
Hey, can you put me in breakout group 6? I accidentally closed out.
I think PK, can you help on him?
Because I'm on my phone because I don't have a mic on my computer.
Yeah, I see. It can be
Yeah,
help.
I don't think I can put you in the breakout room specifically.
Just breakout room 6. I think we can just assign a breakout room for him.
I'll just try
You're already
calling.
in 6.
Yeah, but that's on my desktop. I called on my phone so I could hopefully join it.
So what is your the ID or something on your desktop? So it seems like you are using phone and desktop.
I'm just
This meeting is being.
Yeah, the problem is both have the same name. So I don't know which one to assign to what.
Samples of them.
Okay.
okay. I left the meeting on my desktop, so now it's just this one.
Where are you? I cannot make you.